What's up, everyone? CryptoSavy here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. We are going to be taking a look at Bitcoin and Litecoin. We're going to take a look at a really big picture first, then we're going to go into the more immediate time frames. And nothing has really changed in the last few days. We're just going to look at our targets, see how they're doing, and then I'm going to explain to you guys how you can do actual tax-free crypto trading and gold trading by using an IRA. There is a company that got a hold of me. I'm going to talk a little bit about it at the end. I do have a link to them below in the description. By using my link, you'll get a month free. But yeah, let's get into the chart, see what's going on. Don't forget to leave your comment for a chance to win your free t-shirt. That will be in tomorrow's video. I'll pick a random comment from a random video throughout the week, and then you'll be able to go to my wife's webpage, inkyorimage.com, which is down below, and pick your t-shirt. Let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. There is a disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. Read it because this is my opinion, not yours, and let's see what's going on. All right, so this is the long term. This is the weekly on the BLX chart. I've drawn a trend line off the top of these. I also have the pitchfork drawn in here with the Fibonacci levels. And as you can see, I'll zoom in a little bit before we look at all this. As you can see, each one of these Fibonacci lines has really been respected through this whole thing. And mind you, this is from back in, well, this trend line here starts at November of 2013. Just wanted to point out real quick, if we look at the RSI, and then we'll go into the more immediate stuff, Litecoin and Bitcoin. But if you look here, this is our 2013 bull market. I have this trend line drawn in here. We had 2 touches of resistance on there before breaking through. And this is the 2017 bull market, same thing, followed by the bear market, 2 touches of resistance before breaking through. Both times it came back and retested this red resistance line. And again, this is on the weekly RSI. And each one of these are the same. They're just cloned and moved over. Those are 4 years apart from the peak. So this one would be around December 2021. And if it was to follow the same route that it followed the last 2 times, that would get us up around $316,000. Now, this is not me calling $316,000. I'm just showing you if it was to play out the same way it played out before, that is what we would hit by 2021. Let's go into the more immediate time frame. I'm going to try to make this video really quick for you guys. This is what we've been watching on the 4-hour. I've had this target here for quite some time now, 8070, which is a 1-to-1 extension. I'm looking at this as an ABC correction. You could use the fibs to get 1-to-1 extension, or you could just simply go from this peak to this peak here, move it over to the top peak, and you get the same thing, 8070. I am still looking for that target. We had the 8300, and I had said that could possibly be A at 8300, and then we would have got back up to around 8900, and then C would have been further down. But I think this is more likely what's going on now. I am still looking for the 8070. Again, guys, if we do come up and pass the 8500, obviously, then I don't think we're going to see that 8070. We may continue up from here. But I also want to point out, looking at this as a rising wedge, guys, a measured move off of that rising wedge would get us down to would get us right around that 7300 to 7350 range, which is also the 0.786 of this move here. If we took a measure, or the Fibonacci retracement of this whole move, that changes it up. I know a lot of people are looking at this as an Elliott Wave count, and most people are counting it as done. I don't think it is done, and I'll show you what I mean. As you guys know, I used to use Elliott Wave. I don't use it much anymore. I definitely don't rely on it, but I will pull it out every once in a while. It's not a bad tool to have in your toolbox, but to depend on it, I think is ridiculous. But anyway, they're counting it more like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type count. I think that's totally wrong. I think this is 4 if you wanted to use Elliott Wave. I think that's 3. This is 1. This is 2 down here. And then we go up to 3. And this would be 4 at the 8,070. I am looking to put a long in there with a stop loss underneath to keep me from getting killed if I'm wrong. But that is what I'm still looking at. I've been looking at this for days. You can go back in the prior videos. And 5, I think, is going to be somewhere around 95 to 9,900, somewhere in that range, which could get an extended fifth all the way to 10.5. If you guys have been watching the videos, you know I've been looking at this as possibly, and again, guys, this isn't confirmed at all. This is just something that could possibly play out. It's left shoulder, head, and if we got up to that 10.5, came back down, made a right shoulder, and again, there's no confirmation here. This is just strictly speculation, but if that was to happen, that would be an inverse head and shoulders, which I am leaving out there as a possibility if we get an extended fifth wave here, which is definitely possible. Just wanted to point that out. I also have these other 2 targets, which would be just Fibonacci targets, and I'll show you real quick how you would get them. You'd take the Fibonacci extension and go from this swing low that I believe would be wave 2, go up to the swing high, which I believe to be wave 3, and then you would go down to that 80.70 if we did get our bounce there. The 0.618 would be about 9,500, 0.786 would be around 99, and actually about 10.4, and I'm going to move that down there now. I do still believe it could hit 10.5 possibly, but I'll put that down at the 1-to-1 extension here, and that would almost make this, guys, a ABC correction, but we'll see what happens there. I do believe we do have one more leg up coming, but keep in mind, if we do pass that 80.70 and continue down, our next stop would be around the 76.60 range, which is this old resistance back here, become new support. We have came down and tested it once. Also, we could come all the way down to the 7,300 range, which is the measured move off of the falling, or off of the rising wedge here, which would also coincide with the 0.786 retracement of this wave. So keep that in mind. That is a possibility, but I am still looking for a bounce around the 80.70 unless we continue up from here, which also is possible. And let's look at Litecoin. Same thing. I had the ABC correction of Litecoin right here around 51.32, which we have hit. We actually went down a little below. We did tag the 200 EMA. I'm going to go over back to Bitcoin real quick. If we were to tag the 200 EMA on Bitcoin, we would not make it all the way down to the 80.70 because that lies around the 81.15 as of right now. So keep that in mind. Also on Bitcoin, I want to point out that 87 also, let me show you real quick, lines up. If you look at this as a falling wedge, that would line up with us testing the bottom of that falling wedge again, right around the 80.70 range, which would be the top of that. Also want to look at the RSI, and as you can see on the RSI, we do have room to come down and retest the top of this falling channel that we had been watching. All right, back over to Litecoin. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. So Litecoin could linger around in this area and let Bitcoin go down and tag its C target. Or if I am incorrect about that, then 4,900 would be the next stop, 47.81 after that, which would be the golden pocket zone. And the 0.786 of this move is going to be around 43.98. Now that's if those targets up there don't hold, guys. I just wanted to, and I'm trying to make this quick. Sorry if I'm leaving stuff out. I know it's Saturday. Everybody's got stuff to do. I know I do. Also, we'll be doing the Zoom meeting with the members tonight. So, guys, don't forget about that. Make sure you got Zoom downloaded. But anyways, that's what I'm looking at. And Litecoin, if we looked at it in the same way as I'm looking at Bitcoin, and this was wave 2 down here, this wave 1, 2, 3, we're making 4. Let's just put the Fibonacci extension on there and see what that would be if We have already hit our C target, which I do believe we have. Let me put it in here. And that would get us 68 would be our Fibonacci retracement zone. That would be our goal. Well, actually, that would be our golden pocket for the extension. And if we went to the 1-to-1 on this one, would be right about there, about 75.16, right in that area. But this also looks like this could be a cup and handle forming, guys. So keep that in mind. Even though this is a little lower over here, I don't like that. But these would be the targets I'm looking for if I am correct, and this is wave 4 on both Bitcoin and Litecoin. So that's what I'm looking at. And like I was talking about, there is a company called I Trust Capital. I do have a link down below in the description, and by using my link, they'll give you a free month. I myself have not done this yet, and this is not a sponsored video. They have not paid me to do it, but they did give me a link, which I get commission if you use my link, which isn't much, but I am looking to get into this. You can actually, they use it like it's like a retirement fund, like an IRA. What you do, it's held by a custodian, and you can't pull it out till you're 55. So this is for long-term investors, but the good thing about it is you can trade, and it isn't a taxable event to trade your own crypto or gold. I think you can even do silver. I'm not sure of whatever else you can do yet, but I am looking into this myself. But yeah, check it out. This is on Yahoo Finance. They did a write-up on them. They did a couple of them, actually. As you can see right there, about 3 of them on Yahoo I found. Cointelegraph did a write-up on them. And, but yeah, it's pretty, this is their webpage right here. Check it out, guys. See what you think. I think it's a good idea. I think I'm going to be putting some money in there slowly and, you know, testing it out, see how it works. The platform actually looks a lot like Coinbase on how you trade it, just buy and sell. But remember that you can't pull it out without getting taxed until you're 55, I believe it is. But if you guys are interested, I can actually have one of them guys on here on a live stream, and let me know in the comments below if you guys would like me to do that. I'll get someone on here. You can ask them all the questions or whatnot, and we can get to learn more about it. But this is some of the primary types of our IRAs. There's the traditional IRA funded with pre-tax funds, tax-deferred gains. Then there's the Roth IRA funded with post-tax funds, tax-free gains. And then there's the SEP IRA, which is funded with pre-tax funds, tax-deferred gains, self-employed clients. So that's for more self-employed people. But yeah, definitely check it out, guys. It does look pretty promising. Like I said, there's the transparent pricing. It's $30 a month. It's 1% per trade. Gives you some other details. Definitely check it out. Like I said, go to their website. I do have a link below. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, leave in your comments if you want to hear more about it. Like I said, I can get one of them on here and do a live stream and Q&A with them. So again, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget, I cannot talk today. Don't forget to click the CryptoSavy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get you notified. I do post videos every single day for you guys to show you what I'm seeing in the markets. Also, hit the thumbs up. Leave your comments, and I will see you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good night.